Season 6 of Call of Duty is here, and as per usual, there's a Halloween-themed haunting event, and there's at least 2 new Easter eggs in there, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to complete both of them. One of them is just a little bit of fun, and the other one actually manages to unlock a brand new blueprint for you for the RAL machine gun. It looks kind of disgusting, like it's got guts and intestines all over it, so, like, that's pretty cool if you like the RAL. Let's do that one first, because I think it's a little bit trickier to pull off. So, to complete this Easter egg, you need to go into the new Purgatory mode. This is a mode on Rebirth Island, and it's super weird. Like, I don't really understand what you're meant to be doing or what's going on in it at all. It lasts for 2 hours, there's no way to win, you just constantly respawn with your loadout and everything, you don't need to worry about looting or anything, and there's some challenges in an event that you can complete, so things like there's these big balls around the map that you can shoot at each other, and you need to try and kill people with that, or you can fly shipment around. Yep, the whole map shipment is just flying around in the air, you can get in it and pilot it and fly that around for no particular reason, and you can try and kill enemies as well as some zombies and some mercenaries that are on the map to raise your torment level, and that makes it so any kills you get extra XP and other enemies can see you. You get progressively more visible until it gets up to the 5th level of torment where an attack helicopter starts chasing you. There's also safe zones on the map that are like big glowing spheres, and you can commend other players in there, and you know, there's a challenge for getting 5 commendations. I don't know what you're meant to be commending them for. I don't know how you would organize to go to safe zone. I can't imagine anyone speaking in voice chat and being like, hey, that was a really good fight we had. Shall we both go to the safe zone so we can commend each other? I don't think that's ever going to happen. So instead, people in the safe zone are just spamming commend, obviously, to manage to get that challenge completed. Oh, and there's some portals as well. There's some portals that are big purple balls you can go through, and that teleports you to another part of the map. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on. I've got no idea what's tying any of this together or what you're meant to do here. There's not really like missions exactly or anything like that. You know, like in DMZ or MWZ, you had some missions to complete on the map. There's nothing like that. It's just like a weird, vaguely Halloween-themed sandbox, I guess. It really does feel a little bit like maybe it's the end of, you know, this season of Warzone, this year of Warzone and Call of Duty, and they've decided to kind of just throw everything in. Maybe they had all these little abandoned projects like the portals and being able to fly shipment around, and they were like, okay, we don't really know what the point of this is, but we'll throw it in a game and people can have some fun with it. There's some super odd stuff that makes it seem like this wasn't really planned out. Like when you're flying shipment around, if you press R1 to like fire flares, it makes a sound as if you're out of flares. You know, you'd think if they'd really planned this, pressing buttons like that might do something cool or have some cool sound effects, but no, it just makes a helicopter sound. So yeah, I think this is just, you know, the bargain bucket of things that were maybe cancelled or abandoned at some point in development, and they've just thrown them in here for no particular reason. But there is a secret challenge that you can complete in there, and this is how you get that RAL blueprint. So to complete this, you need to get to level 5 Torment, and then you need to survive for 5 minutes. Now, this is a little bit easier said than done. First of all, to get to level 5 Torment, there's 2 methods you can use to get it. Well, kind of 3. The first one is that you need to kill players. I think that's what you're meant to do. So the more players you kill, the more Torment you build up. I think to get to level 5, you'd probably need to kill between 10 and 15 players, probably. And the catch is that obviously if you die, then you lose all of that Torment. The second way is you could kill mercenaries and zombies, so you could go around killing loads of zombies. I found being in a prison quite good for this, because you get some players come in, but a constant stream of zombies spawning, it seems, and mercenaries coming in from the sides as well. So that seems to be quite a good place to build up Torment quite quickly. Now, there is a third way of getting Torment that's a little bit more frustrating, but also much easier if you can do it. So every, I would say maybe 30 seconds, a special care package will spawn somewhere. As soon as it spawns, there will be a voice announcement, and it will also appear on your minimap. If you can get there and open it up, you'll get something that I guess is meant to be cool. Sometimes you get a thing that lets you throw grenades infinitely for a set amount of time. Once I got a hammer that apparently had 10 attachments. I don't really know what that was about, but sometimes it will trigger Torment level 5 for your entire team without you having to go around and kill people or anything like that. So if you manage to open up one of these scare packages, and don't worry, I've had literally one jump scare in the entire haunting event so far, and I think I've played the haunting event for about 8 hours, which is quite a lot of time, and I've only seen one jump scare, and it didn't even have an audio effect, so it didn't even make me jump. It was just a weird picture on the screen. But anyway, if you open up this scare package and it says that it's set your team level to level 5 Torment, or you've been killing players somewhere, or killing zombies or mercenaries somewhere, it's set you up to level 5 Torment. Now you need to survive. Now, the first time that we did this in the games today, I was playing with El Diablo, and he managed to hide just underneath the kind of walkway near the helipad down in Stronghold. That meant that the attack helicopter couldn't really hit him, and because it's so far away from other players, they didn't really notice that he was there either. When you do have a high Torment level, it does mark you on the map for absolutely everybody. I think they might even be able to see you through walls. I'm not sure. I've never actually seen another player at level 5 Torment. But you are marked and other players could come and kill you. They get some bonus XP if they manage to kill you. But if you're right at the very far end of the map, you're less likely to be seen by other players or noticed. So El Diablo managed to hide the entire time there and just died after the 5 minutes was up. When I did it, we did it a slightly different way, where we went back to Stronghold again, because it seems like other players aren't often down there. We went down to Stronghold, and you know that big tower at the bottom of it, there's the little vault room where you can use the key cards normally to open up all of the different vaults. We hid in there. There's only one entrance in there, so I sat in there while El Diablo started killing all of the mercenaries and stuff that came. There were no players, so thankfully we didn't have to fight that. One thing to note is that the attack helicopter could shoot us through the walls, which was super irritating, but yeah, that is a thing that can happen, so be a bit careful about that. But once you've survived for 5 minutes at that Torment level, then you'll unlock the blueprint for the RAL LMG. I also managed to survive right until the end of the game, but that didn't seem to do anything. I didn't seem to get any extra challenge for surviving at level 5 Torment up until the end of the game. So now on to the second Easter egg that I promised you. This time we're on the new multiplayer map that came with Season 6 for Call of Duty. This is Drive-Thru, and as you can see, it's set around a drive-thru fast food restaurant, Funny's Fried Fun. It's like a burger fried chicken place, and you can see in here there's like the actual restaurant part where people can sit, and you can see the kitchen and everything, and there's a few streets around. Now, just like Sledgehammer's last map that they released was DLC, Bait, where there was an Easter egg that you can check out on my channel if you want to see how you do it, but there was a special Easter egg on there that created something in the ocean that was pretty cool. On this map, you can see up here, there is a bucket of fries, or chips for my English viewers. There's a bucket of chips up there, and there is a carousel below it. Now, this is basically what the Easter egg is. We're doing it in a private match, but you can do it in a public game. You need 4 people to do this. You can't do this by yourself. You 100% just need 4 people. So you can see here there's a carousel, and if I just jump in here, you can see there's a carousel and there's lots of little things you can ride on. So there's a couple of sofas and a couple of these little cars. If, when I'm over here, I tell all of my lovely assistants to get on them, so if I shoot there, they should all now hop on their respective little cars and sofas. And then once all of them have got on board, ta-da! There's some confetti, and there is now a giant spooky rubber duck on the roof with a massive clown mask. And that's it. That's the Easter egg. So like I said, if you want to check out the Bait Easter egg and how to do that one and what appears in that one, check it out on my channel. Make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on. Like this if you enjoyed this little short Easter egg video, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye!